Hello everybody, welcome to Top Football Club, Top FC TV, everywhere. You can find us on there. My name is Chris Rodriguez, your American Geordie. And in this video, we're going to navigate into the 11 wonder kids set to tear up the Euro 2028, including Manchester United's ace and Barca history maker as UK and Ireland set to host this wonderful event. And let's not waste any more time. Let's get started with it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, give us a like if you like this video. It helps us a lot to keep growing. Let's get started. Now, with the UK and Ireland confirmed to be hosting the Euro 2028 today, it's time to look ahead on what the tournament could look like when it rolls around in 5 years. That's going to be 5 years from now, ladies and gents. So a lot of these players are not going to be playing, and a lot of these new coming players that you think, well, they're just young, they're just, not much going on, we have to be easy with them, we have to take care of them. Well, in 5 years, a lot could change, and a lot of these names could be top names in European football. Now here's a list of the 11 of the hottest prospects. Now number 1 is going to be Mathys Tel. And remember, I'm saying a lot of these names might be incorrectly, might be correctly. Please forgive me. And you can correct me in the comment section if you'd like. But we'll start with Mathys Tel, 18 years, from France. After Hurricanes' £100 million move to Bayern Munich, it's natural that the England captain grabs the bulk of game time and media attention in Munich. But in Mathys Tel, he has more than capable backup and eventual successor waiting in the wings. Tel has 11 appearances this season, and despite started in just 2 of these, he has racked up 6 goals in 1 assist in his last 310 minutes of football. Interesting looking player. Now the second one is Evan Ferguson of Ireland, 18 years old. One of the host nations, Ireland, will be hoping that the 18-year-old Evan Ferguson will be in the prime of his career by the time the Euro 28 rolls around. Trying to put an estimate on his ceiling right now feels impossible, with the striker undergoing another impressive start at his sophomore year in the Premier League. His 4 goals in 8 league games so far has seen the likes of Arsenal and Manchester United put on alert for a transfer fee of at least £100 million. Now let's go with the third one, and this one is already playing at a big club and already looking like could get some minutes in his club this season, and it's none other than Arda Güler, with 18 years old, from Turkey. Now people are saying that he is the best Turkish player that has come out that will be eligible to play for the national team. Güler had Barcelona and Real Madrid fighting to sign him this summer, with Madrid eventually winning out with a presentation outlining how he would be a jewel in the team's crown for years to come, alongside Jude Bellingham. Now this wonder kid was then unveiled as a Madrid player by Florentino Perez in a lavish ceremony that saw him wipe away his mother's tears of pride at her son's move. Now the next one is Lamine Yamal, 16 years of age. Oh my goodness. Could have played for Morocco, still has a chance to play for Morocco at the time of this video coming out, but more than likely he will play for Spain. And yes, you heard me right, he is 16 years old. He's already the first team regular for Barcelona in the national side. Yamal holds the record for the youngest player ever to score in La Liga at 16 years with 87 days, and the youngest ever to play and score for Spain, 16 years with 57 days. Such is his increasingly vital role in the national team, he was seen limping through Barcelona airport to join up with Spain despite visibly carrying an injury. But this kid looks unreal right now at this moment. Now let's move on with Rico Lewis, 18 years old, player of England. After his starting role at Leipzig in the Champions League last week, Manchester City's manager Pep Guardiola described Lewis as one of the best I've trained by far. Lewis broke into City's team last season as a fullback, but Pep has now pushed him into a midfield after being impressed by his performances in training. Now, Lewis has only played twice for England under 21 side, but it feels like a matter of time before he breaks into Gareth Southgate's side. Now, what do you think about this kid? This could be the future for England. You got Jude Bellingham, you got this guy, man, it's looking good for the homeland. Now, the next one is Warren Zaire Emery, 17 years, French player. Now he reflects PSG's new club vision of moving away from superstar and towards homegrown stars. The Paris-born and bred lad has already made himself a fan favorite by leading the Paris Ultras with chants after victories. Emery has made 10 appearances this season, starting in 88% of those matches. What do you think about this, Cat? Do you think that this is a good thing that PSG is moving towards younger homegrown players or in less superstar? Or do you think that they should go back to the way they used to do things? Another one that's really interesting is Kobbie Mainoo, 18 years English player as well. United's deal for Sofiane Amrabat was held up by the impressive performances of Kobbie Mainoo. The midfielder was having another great game in a friendly with Real Madrid before damaging his ankle ligaments and subsequently missing the start of the 23-24 season. But the Old Trafford fans are eagerly anticipating the return of a player they believe could play a key first-team role by the end of the season, with Mainoo now on the cusp of return. Now, I really like this player a lot, and is Youssoufa Moukoko, 18 years German player. The Cameroon-born German international broke into Dortmund's first team last year and immediately put Europe's top clubs on alert. But despite scoring 7 and assisting 4 times in 26 Bundesliga appearances last season, he has now found himself down the pecking order at Dortmund. Chelsea, Real Madrid, Liverpool, and Leipzig all showed interest in the forward last season, but a loan to FC Köln and Werder Bremen this year looks more likely as he looks for first team minutes. Maybe he's not your top of the name, your Arda Güler, Yamal type players, but I think this is a very, very interesting player right here for the German side. Not a lot of young players coming out of German that break the mold. We'll see what happens with this kid. Another one, and boy, this national team needs young talent like Scott McTominay. But this guy is Ben Doak, 17 years, Scotland player. At just 17, has already made 8 appearances for Liverpool. The tricky winger has impressed in his brief cameos in Liverpool shirt, and manager Jurgen Klopp described his performance against Leicester in preseason a special match. What do you think about this cat? Now, another one that I mentioned for the American Geordie channel for Newcastle was Jamie Bino-Gittens, 19 years of England, playing for Borussia Dortmund, a winger, nice player, played with Jude Bellingham in Borussia. And Newcastle, Chelsea, Arsenal are all fighting for this kid as well. He has had a nice season with Borussia Dortmund, but keep in mind, we don't know exactly what these young players are going to be. However, right now it's looking like a lot of talent. And if you are a Newcastle fan, as I am, maybe this could be an opportunity to cash on or to capitalize on young talent as well. But Arsenal and Chelsea looking at this kid really good. The next one is Italian, of course. We have to keep the love spread, and it's Francesco Camarda, 15 years of age. At 15, Camarda is far less experienced than the rest of the wonder kids on this list, but he's still tipped for greatness. In AC Milan's academy, he has hit an unfathomable 487 goals in just 86 matches before the age of 13. This is incredible. Both Manchester City and Borussia Dortmund have looked to prize the young Italian away from Milanello, according to reports. I mean, this number itself, 483 goals in just 86 matches. How is that even possible? I don't understand that. And it might be rigged too, who knows? You can never trust these stats. But anyways, what do you think about this video? What do you think about this list? Let me know in the comment section. Maybe we didn't name somebody that you think will break the mold when it comes to the 2028 Euros and more and farther on. Of course, we didn't put Jude Bellingham on here. He's barely 20, but he is doing great things. We try to focus on 20 and less or 19 or less because these are going to be the top names, I believe, in Europe. Some of these will fall off, of course. We'll never know. Well, I guess we will in about 5 to 10 years. But what do you think about this list? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. My name is Chris Rodriguez, Top FC TV. We'll see you next time.